All right, so this is episode 3 now, I think, for Ship Shape, and doing our weekly update. Welcome everybody, and I guess we'll just dive right into intros. So, anyone want to start? Finny?
Yep, I got you.
Yep.
Just as always.
Yep.
So I'm Finny. I'm the helmsman. I crash. I drive the ship,
Yeah.
not onto land, of course, only
Uh-huh.
on sea. Logically.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's basically my job. Yeah, and I wake people up.
We're cutting your rations if you do it again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There will be no shortage of jerky on board the ship, though.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start hunting whales.
All right. You can cover yourself in blubber and fly, I'm sure.
No,
And then Colonel's gonna want to eat you, so be careful.
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
Next.
Try me.
All right, I guess I'll go next. I'm Jack, the archaeologist. I basically dig through all the archaeological archives and make all the connections and make sure everyone else can see the interwebs as well.
The history.
The what?
The history.
Yeah.
He's the history guy.
What are the interwebs?
It's a place. It's a series of tubes.
So it's
It's not a big truck.
so he's like Bill Nye.
No.
No, he actually has
no.
a degree on like
No. I think Bill Nye's
Like Bill Nye, but if Bill Nye wasn't gay.
and a Luciferian, so. But that's fine, you know.
That's what I meant by gay.
It's the crew you got, you know. So, next.
That'd be me.
That would be me.
I'm Colonel. I'm the chief culinary officer, better known as the cookie, and I'm the guy that makes the food or jerky, depending on the day.
Depending on who.
And yeah, it's
Cool.
It's neither here nor there.
Right. Yeah, we keep saying that. Next. He's clicking.
I guess I'm next. I am clicking. I am the boatswain. I basically handle ship repairs and handle ship repairs with the chief engineer. I communicate with him quite a bit. And then I'm also the wood right now, so I also handle the creation of wooden thingies.
That's good. That's good. We need wooden thingies. So,
Yes, wooden thingies.
awesome. So, let's see. Okay, so let's do a person update. Just anybody want to share anything that they've had developed for them? Nobody? No?
No.
Okay, cool.
I don't think any progress.
Yeah. I as always, I was waking people up, and somebody just said no, and yeah,
Yep.
they just
They just
said no. And
they
I was
just
like,
read
"Oh,
it. They read at you and it's like, go away.
mhm."
Being
We're getting
told no
attacked
right
by
now.
dogs now. So epic. All right.
Sounds like cold no right now.
All right. Anybody got any job updates that they want to share that they've developed? Any kind of progress you made in your channels? You guys find any extra info?
None of this information has been posted in the channel yet, but currently, we will have somebody eventually inspect the ship before we buy it.
Okay.
Hopefully more than one person, but right now, just from pictures, it looks like this kitchen is going to need some work. It hasn't been used in at least 5 years, and probably more like 10 or 11.
Okay.
And so, you know, there could be could be health hazards and stuff. It's going to need a deep cleaning along with inspection of everything to make sure it works. maintain
Scrub
everything.
party.
And additionally, a proper inspection by an actual health inspector to declare it safe.
That makes sense.
Particularly in these older ships, you know, this ship was built in 42 and has had some retrofitting throughout the years. The status of the kitchen can vary. It might need a lot of replacement appliances. We don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. And so what that means is that I will need a good deal of help to get that in working order, but that applies for the entire ship. The entire ship will need a lot of work from everyone, but
we got
what's different here is that you're not going to eat the rest of the ship.
Yeah, we got to get the
You won't
we
be eating
got to
the
get the
rest of
berths. We got to get the berths, and we got to get the galley in order. You can't have a bunch of
Right,
hungry, pissed off sailors.
right. You'll starve to death if we don't get the galley.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's important. And yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Additionally, I will start preparing documentation for my subordinates and myself on what it's going to look like, the actual order of operations in that kitchen, stuff of that nature.
Sounds pretty good. And you said you were looking at some schooling.
Yeah. I'm personally looking at attempting to get into the California Maritime Academy. See if I
Cool.
can get some training there.
Cool stuff. So that's good. Yeah, let's go to the ship update. So we made contact with the marina and got a hold of the project manager. Let's not say the name of the ship, just so that we don't get people swooping on it. So anyways, it's been there 5 years, and the Coast Guard came and pulled it sitting out of the middle of the ocean where it was at, in a harbor. Well, it was in a waterway, and so they cut the anchors off and then dragged it over to the marina. It's been there ever since. So, financially speaking, we may have a little bit of leeway, since it sounds like they want to hand it off to an actual good crew of people, since that's what it would require to take care of it in the first place.
You're funny.
Yeah. Thank you. So, we got that. We're looking at moorage in the Bay Area right now. And that moorage is right next to that school that he was talking about, actually. And there's some good dry docks there that can accommodate the size of the ship. So far, Crescent City's not doing too hot. There's a lot of potential for tsunamis there. So that's an issue. And they don't have the size capabilities to accommodate us. Humboldt doesn't have enough for us, so it's really just looking like the Bay Area is going to have to be where it is for now, until we can find other locations to moor up. So that's where we're at with that. Futures update. We started doing some prototyping for the algae farms that we're going to start building so that we can produce biodiesel for the ship. And so far, me and Cookie are piecing that together. So that, we did get some donations already. We're at about $230 donated. And got some people asking about merch. So we do have a merch store, if nobody else is aware of that. You find the link in the commissary in the ship shop, the ship store, or in the merch section. So there's that as well. Anybody else got anything they wanted to add? Any questions, anybody? No.
Yeah, I think I should mention that we are going to expand, if we're not already, if you weren't already going to mention it, we're going to expand our merch production capabilities to have other stuff that might be of more interest than a t-shirt, you know.
We're trying to piece
We might
together
have-
people that are interested in making things for the ship. So that's another thing. So any
we
kind
might
of
have
products.
maybe some wooden trinkets or something of that nature.
Right.
Hey, now, I'm
Hey,
not up to that kind of thing yet.
I mean,
Can't get that production going.
you got to try a little harder, you know. Just a little-
Oh yeah, that's fine.
that's typically the solution for most things. Is just try harder and hit your face against the wall as many times as you can. So, but yeah,
Roll around on the floor screaming a little bit.
yeah, lots of screaming involved. So, yeah. Anybody else got anything they want to add?
In other news, I have successfully vanquished the robots that tried to attack me last time.
Okay, because it sounds like you got a slight case of the robotic Ghiblis. So I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
It's Buzz.
I'm pretty sure I killed them this time.
Okay. Sure, you don't have an infection.
I suppose for future updates for the helmsman, eventually when after I get through some of my current training for some carpentry skills, I plan on going try taking. I already know how to drive a ship, but that large of a vessel, I'll have to actually get some training probably. I'm sure there's a course out there I can take.
There's a
Get
school.
certification to at least.
Depends where you're at though. You're East Coast, Middle.
Yeah.
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 So you're gonna have to find a
I mean, I'm
school out
right
here.
next to a shipyard, so I'm sure I can find one.
Yeah, there's some schools in
But I
different
mean-
areas. We'll try to post some schooling sections for training. So we'll make another channel for that.
Dope.
I guess long-term future.
And then I start to talk to the lookout.
The what?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, I said I still got to talk to the lookout and the navigator, because just reading the stars in the middle of the day just isn't possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. I guess long term.
Talking about, I see stars all the time in the day.
That's concerning.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Sometime. I'm gonna give you some rum.
You should probably go talk to the surgeon carpenter. But so there's that. Long term, we do want to turn the ship into a maritime school. So that would be long term prospect for the ship besides contracting. And so the Department of Agriculture and the Department of Energy, there's funding for developing algae-related factories. So if we can get into that, there's a potential that we can get like an SBIR to help fund the ship and the algae farm, so that we can produce biodiesel. And there's some other products that we're looking at for that as well. We have to do some prototyping with algae soap, so maybe we can get that and test it, and if it's good, we'll post it for sale in the commissary. So that'll help fund the ship.
An algae.
Yep. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Anybody got anything else? We're gonna close out.
None I can think of.
Okay. All right. Well, that was it. Thanks for joining. And if you're in the ship, please check out the merch store. And if you want to be on the show, show up Saturday, usually around 5:30. Today was a little squiffy getting everything together, but we'll keep trying. Thanks, everybody. See you.